Top of the top. We up. We back again, y'all. What's up? What's up? Monday. What's good? Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to everybody that's up, everybody that's catching us live, everybody that participates in this channel, everybody that supports the channel, everybody that brings the good energy through. That's what it's about. And other than that, man, it's just entertainment. So we're gonna get into it. The saga still continues, the end of an era. What's up, LJ? What's up, y'all? I see y'all in the chat cooking up. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. All right, let's go. Let's go. I didn't get to share this video like that. Anyway, we up. How's everybody doing this morning? Yeah, let's go. Let's go, man. You got to be ready for these people, man. What's up? I'm talking about people we about to talk about. What's up, Matt? What's up, everybody? Shout out to the family. Everybody know what's up. Shout out to VIP. Shout out to Elite. Shout out to the Family Network. Oh yeah, we up. Yeah, we let's go, man. Let's go. What's up? What's up? Amina, y'all so lit this morning. I can't keep up, y'all. I can't. What's up? What's up, Sal B More? What's up, Tanya? Everybody in the back that don't even come in the chat. What's up to y'all? Everybody that, like I said, that know what's up. What's up, Tiger? What's up, Nikki? All right, let's go dramatic. I'm gonna holler at y'all throughout the show. So, Little Kim is broke, y'all. She's broke. Broke. Told you, man, nobody's gonna make it after the diddler. I think Little Kim, like I said, man, it looked to me like the whole stage was this. Biggie legacy gonna be destroyed, everything. So, Lil C's and Lil Kim, whatever they thought 20 years ago, yeah, you're gonna see. See, they played their role and they got stuck in their role, because that's how it's gonna be. When you play your role in a movie, y'all know that. When you an actor, you get stuck in that role. That's what they don't get. When I said they all gonna crumble. That man Diddy was a wise man, man. He had it set up where if he leave, nobody's gonna be able to sustain without him anyway. Especially everybody from New York, like I said. Little Kim is broke, y'all. She's broke. It's not a game. She's broke. She broke just like Jim Jones and just like Dame Dash. Yup. But if somebody never said Lil Kim name, she would have never even popped in my mind. But since somebody was talking about Lil Kim, you know what I said? Let me see how much money Lil Kim got. Being that this person trying to keep Lil Kim on some type of throne. Nah, y'all, told you, man, they all busted. So once again, today, we're going to look at the network. Everything around here, we already know. It's proven fact around here, we already ahead. That's why this year been boring, because we just know what's up. And you see the game getting more boring every day. Do y'all see it? How many of y'all see the AI takeover? Holler at me in the chat. How many of y'all see the attack of the clones? How many of y'all see that? Y'all the consumers. How is the content coming out? How's it turning out? Are you entertained still? Do you get any laughs? Do you get any new information? Do you go to 10 channels and hear the same shit? Which one is it? Holler at me. I'm trying to perfect the network. What's up, Darky Gray? Shout out to y'all, man. It's people that been, like I say, y'all been down so long. Good to see y'all. What's up, QB? What's up, Timo? All right, let's go, man. Like I said, I'm not in a rush. What's up, new mom? No, we're going to get into a lot today. Lil Kim is broke. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, his career is over, which I said already. Anybody that been to Diddy parties, anybody that's a proven fact affiliated with Diddy, they're finished. What up, punches? For today, y'all, once again, we got some more laughs because Diddy got a new allegation on him. And like we know around here, punches, every allegation on Diddy, it be about men. So we have another allegation about a man. But this the most important thing, y'all. Y'all know I was just talking about the man with HIV at the party. I was just talking about that when? Yesterday? This week? Well, a man who claims he has HIV and claims he got knocked out. He allegedly is suing Diddy. But remember, no man, even the men in the lawsuit, didn't get on the stage in that seat. Because I'm telling you, man, if men would have got on that stand, it would have opened up so much stuff. As far as we know, Diddy is trying to work out deals with these payouts right now behind the scenes. We don't know that. See, it makes sense, don't it? All right, see, he might be doing that right now as we speak, trying to knock them lawsuits out the way. Yeah. So, y'all, we about to get into it. What else we going to be talking about? The real shit in real time. Troops on ground. These cities getting cleaned up. Like I said, told these fools the past couple years. How many years I've been telling them, punches? How many years I've been telling them? They better get out those streets. They better change their ways. They better clean themselves up. But like I said, when you play a role too long, you get stuck in it. So everybody that played the role of the thug, everybody that played the role of the bad bitch, everybody in the hood that thought they was a celebrity getting tax-free money, guess what? They stuck in the hood now. Then we also going to look at what I told you the agenda is when I kept telling you all these things, when they said that the plan is for a lot of y'all to take your ass to Africa. Yeah, it is also being said a lot of people ran over there. It's a lot of shit going down, y'all. We're going to get into it. Top of the top, it's always about the red, white, and blue. So understand that part. You know what I'm saying? I slayed it. Look, I told my people, I'm going to tell the rest of y'all, I'm not trying to talk about race no more. All right? That whole shit is out of here. Because if you want to make it, I'm going to make it clear for you today. Negro land is where they got them slaves from. But today, that area is called Ghana and things like that. So today, they're rich. These countries are up and running. They're very successful. And that's why they saying now y'all can come back home. They saying y'all can come back home and come work for them. Y'all can come back home and live over there. Because remember, I told you the plan was for y'all to become foreigners. A lot of y'all became foreigners. Y'all became angry. Y'all became disgruntled. So at heart, you are no longer American citizens. So the people over there, they say y'all can come back home. Because the only people here that are upset are the ones that come from slavery. So all the ones that come from slavery, you have the right to go back. But this is the trick. What if you had the right to go back right now, as you do? But what if you're broke and you can't afford to take your family back to Africa? Do you see that? You claim you was brought here as a slave, but now you're free. You can't even go back home for free. See that? So we don't want to hear no more hypocrite talk. We don't want to hear no more about race. All right? Salute to the red, black, and green, but we know that's bogus because every country there got their own flag. But today, it's about the red, white, and blue, and everybody that's down with that. Everybody that do business with red, white, and blue, that's what it is. Anybody born on this soil, that's what it is. But that race shit is out the window. We're not talking about that no more because that whole shit was a business deal, and there was many nations in on it. That's right. The white man got all the blame. See that? But that wasn't true. It was a business deal. More than one nation was in on that whole program, all right? And to this day, they're all rich. But we're not talking about race no more, y'all. Now, as things come out in news, I will talk about certain things, but I want y'all to all know this channel don't give a fuck about race. So now that we got that out the way, people already know this. I'm trying to talk to you idiots because I've been trying to tell y'all what it is. All right? So let's go. It was a business deal. Now let's get back to the real business. The real business is the land you standing on. That's right. The land of the freaks. But guess what? Look, see, it became the home of deviants. What's up, Shayla? Weirdos, perverts, drug heads, sexual deviants to the highest power, liars, thieves, fakers, imitators, perpetrators, everybody that wasn't who they say they was. And you know we didn't grow up like that. We didn't grow up like that. You see, we just didn't grow up like that. The reason why they don't have no communities, because everybody in the community was fake playing a role. That's why I say it was no such thing as none of that shit. All right? So I'm saying that because we shall now get into the shits. All right? The rock career is over. Little Kim is broke, y'all. I'm telling you, man. I woke up today. It's sometime I have a little something, and I got to put something together, man. I do everything organic. I do these lives organic. They're not premeditated. They all live organic. So somebody said something about Lil Kim, and guess what? They gave me some content. Because I said, hold up. These Negroes will not stop trying to keep their generation going. Always keep in mind, y'all, it's a 30-year pyramid and they're all together. And you always going to know who these characters are because everything they say is going to come from that fucking pyramid. All right? The same pyramid that's being crushed, like I said. Diddy is the capstone of this shit. All right? So let's get into it because we got some laughs today. That I promise y'all. Let's go. Weekend box office. Now, you know, we was talking about the economy, and everybody in black entertainment has been flopping. Everybody that was a somebody is flopping. We spoke about Leonardo DiCaprio movie flopped. Marlon Wayne's movie flopped. Now we're going to talk about The Rock movie flopped. But it's one movie that made all the money the whole weekend. Miss Taylor Swift. All right? Putting Beyonce, everybody to shame. So you got to understand what's going on. Because you're going to be able to watch this history as the BT network collapses. The Diddy pyramid, as it's being destroyed, you're seeing another situation rise. See? As black entertainment falls, pop culture is rising back up out of that. When I said everything is going back to normal, how it always was. Pop stars, Michael Jackson, Taylor Swift, same thing. Pop stars. Everything else, internet hype, internet sensation, everything else was you basing on seeing a lot of likes. You based on seeing a lot of views. But those are not real mathematical numbers. Because her numbers are proven when she went on tour and made goddamn billions in one tour, that was it for everybody. Meaning she set a whole new standard. And these companies, which I got to understand with Taylor Swift, the companies are like wolves, saliva at the mouth for her. Because they know anything she's part of is going to go through the roof. So you got to understand that too. All corporations are thirsty for this woman because they know automatic she generate revenue, period. So that's what it's about with her. So the reason we saying that because her movie came out, the Rock movie came out, Leonardo movie came out, and she made more money than all of them put together. Because they said the plan is they want to get families back in the office, the box office, back at the theaters, doing regular shit, eating popcorn. They want you going back on dates, all that kind of shit. All right? Like I said, a lot of people are going to be miserable. They want all couples go back to the movies. That's what they want. All right? They trying to tell you, get out the fucking house. Diddy snitched on Jay-Z. What we said. Nobody's safe. He got 4 years, y'all. No, everybody said a lot of shit, but I ain't hear nobody say nothing about a get out of jail early card. I ain't hear about a lot of stuff. So we're going to slow it down, y'all. It's still torment his whole 4 years. However much time he got, it's going to be torment. The main thing that's going to happen while he's locked up is nobody shall get any more money. So when I keep telling you, they will not be able to buy, trade, or sell. This is why Little Kim is broke. This is why Dame Dash is broke. Nobody's going to buy nothing from them. Nobody needs them to sell nothing for them. Nobody going to have nothing to do with them because that era they from, y'all, is the dirtiest era. See, a lot of people using these terms. Make believe. I was watching that guy Ross, somebody. Everybody knows. See, the real people know America was under a bogus script for like 15 years. Y'all ever heard about an ancient thing they did where they say they will let it be a day where the masters let the slaves be the master and the master be the slave? I know a lot of y'all heard about that. That's an ancient science. That's real shit. They let the slave be masters and then the masters be slaves. It's certain rituals they would have during certain times of the year. But they did the same thing in America. They let people who were not masters perpetrate the role of masters. And then the masters played the role of slaves. meaning they act like they ain't had no power. The people that had power acted like they didn't have no power, and they let other people with no power run around act like they had power. That was the whole black experience I be telling y'all. But it's not just the black experience. It was a lot of things going on in America that was straight bogus. And meaning, only if you participated in it, only if you believed it, were you going to be altered. But a lot of us, we just sat back and watched it all. Here goes some more bullshit. Here goes some more BS. And this is why people don't understand. The people that knew the truth are the ones that got tormented the most. That's why I had to calm down and stop snapping, because I'm telling y'all, the people that knew the truth got tormented the most because they had to accept all the lies and all the fake shit. And at the same time, see America be destroyed. So people got to use their brain. Why all the troops on the ground? It's just so simple. The troops wouldn't be on the ground if the cities didn't get messed up with all these migrants and all this crime shit. But don't forget, the word is illegals. Illegals don't have a skin color. Illegals ain't got to do with race. I told you it's all about illegals. Under illegals, you got criminal, gang, everything under illegal. But y'all want to act like you wasn't comfortable when you was seeing all the people dying in Chicago. It was just normal, like popcorn. Oh man, 50 more people just got shot. Okay. Oh, New York, some more people got shot. Y'all kept talking about people getting shot like fucking movies, but it was never normal. This what made people become what? Dehumanized. See? So this is why all this shit got to get cleaned up. People started seeing blood on the ground and started thinking GoFundMe. You get it? No. This is why everything got to get cleaned up, y'all. We was in a demonic ass era. And a lot of people that got affected, they the ones getting wiped out. All right? So, like I said, nobody's going to escape the diddler, y'all. So, for those who don't know, we covered all this already. The Rock attended a Diddy party, and allegedly, he had fruit in his butt. All right? Now, mind you, this from last year when I said nobody's going to escape. So, I will show you. This shit came on The Rock last year. He tries to make a movie a year later. Then you're going to see magically his movie dropped during Diddy trial. He been at Diddy parties. Leonardo DiCaprio movie dropped during Diddy trial. He been at Diddy parties. Jay-Z done ran during the trial. Eleanor moved during the trial. Nobody still ain't get it. Y'all still ain't get Hollywood is on the run, huh? Just know this, y'all. If Hollywood is on the run, if the big dogs are finished, what you think gonna happen to you, Small Paul? How was YouTube content this weekend, y'all? Tell the truth. After the Diddy trial, did you feel like a dark depression? It's like things got sad at the Diddy trial, y'all. Nobody to laugh at no more. Nobody to run and make a topic over no more. No more standing outside courtrooms. But guess what? Today we got jokes. I got jokes. I'm gonna laugh today. That's right. What's up, Laura? Being that nobody spoke on a man-on-man action, the whole 2024, where did this story come from? 2024. So let me bring these idiots up to date. Who the idiots? All the fools that thought they was gonna have a career after this Diddy trial was over with. When I said nobody channel gonna grow, let me tell you why I ain't gonna grow. In 2024, this whole year was all revelations of man-on-man action, all allegations of what Diddy does to men. So when they went to the court and they had all this exhibit of Baby All, Astroglide, and all these devices, we got it clear around here. So we knew no men was going to come out, because guess what? Diddy said it was all consensual, Your Honor. So being it was all consensual, I got it all clear and I got all the jokes. Because last year we laughed our fucking ass off. With all these men, we got about 20 different Diddy stories. Man, this shit's hilarious. Guess what, y'all? We got one today. I got one for y'all today. That's right. We shall laugh today, y'all. We're going to have fun today. That's right. We not with none of that dark shit. We ain't with none of that. Look, we're going to have some fun today. Let's go. Check it out. The whole 2024, we done ran through every celebrity and proved every last one of them. So we sat back and laughed at everybody the whole 2025. Because y'all are on color people time. So The Rock got fruit ate out his buns. We know that. And we also seen Will Smith at one of the parties with some fruit. We know what's up. But my point is this. They thought they were going to escape. You got the proof. Denzel career, finish. Diddy party. The Rock, finish. Diddy. You got it all, y'all. It's being laid out. Mind you, now you're getting the proof their careers are not advancing. People like The Rock, I think he been coming out his pocket trying to produce films. Yeah. Now he want to do a film on Hawaii. He need his people. Everybody need their people. See, everybody is running from the black community, y'all, for many, 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 many reasons. They don't want that. They don't want that funk on them. They know black entertainment is not popping no more. Nobody wants to pass for black. Because it was a time of passing for white, but y'all never spoke about it. We just went through an era of people were passing for black dollars. Because black were cool, but not no more. Being too black has ruined a lot of their career. So that's what's happening right now. The ones that can run, they ran already. The ones that can't run, they stuck. Will, you know Will was big. Y'all know The Rock was big. But on this channel, you know their careers are over. Just like who? Kevinhart. They all finished, y'all. And y'all all know they were a blockbuster. The Rock dropped a movie. It was his worst movie of all time. His movie made less money than Leonardo. And also the movie with Leonardo and Tiana telling them, it's starting to pick up. So that movie, it's not a real flop. It's just not one of Leonardo's best films. But the movie with Tiana and Leonardo, it's starting to pick up. Yeah, and with Regina Hall, it's starting to pick up. Meaning it's not a full flop. So what's up, Amina? What's up, all y'all? Let's go. And like y'all said, I've never watched the Rock movie, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's certain movies, it's certain things I was never into. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I was never into the whole Fast and Furious thing. I was never into no Rock movies, no Kevin Hart movies. When I tell y'all I'm for real with this entertainment, when I tell y'all I don't watch shit, it's certain things to this day I never watched. It's certain things I will never sit down and watch. Certain characters I will not watch. That's just me. I've never sat and watched a Kevin Hart movie, y'all. If I ever seen Kevin Hart, it was something that was on, you come across it. I've never sat down and said, I'm about to watch this Kevin Hart movie. Never. Or The Rock. But if say I went to somebody's house and they watching it, I'll watch it like that. But other than that, I've never watched it, never bought their stuff. That's how I am with a lot of stuff to this day. Like when I tell y'all something in me, I just won't buy Netflix. I just don't. It's something in me with certain shit. Like once I know about certain stuff, like once I knew Mark bought Instagram, it just turned my stuff. I just didn't want to. It's like after a while, I just didn't want to be on Instagram no more. That's just me. So that's how I am, y'all. I'm true to what I am. Meaning, if I don't support something, I don't support it. If I'm finished with a merchandise, I'm done with it. I'm not the type. I don't make excuses. I'm done with shit. You get it? That's me. So it's a lot of people like me, meaning they turned their back on all this shit. Y'all. We just went. We see what happened is we just came from the realest era ever, man. We got into these 20 teens to now. We was in the realest era. So it was like this. The people that was seeking knowledge, truth, and the people that was trying to figure out their life, the people that was trying to better themselves and get to next levels, they became better people, stronger, smarter. But everybody that didn't do that, y'all, they became worse. They became lower than humans. People lost their senses. People lost their smarts. We have seen the most people with degrees go to jail. We saw people that lived a clean life trying to sell drugs at work. People getting caught stealing. We have saw people fall so low, y'all. We saw people that claimed they were so clean, religious. You get it? Lived so perfect lives. We have saw so many people lose it all. But when you see millionaires, when you see them losing it, when you see them losing their craft and losing everything they work for their whole life, just know, y'all, it's about the time we in. It's not just them. When I said from the rich to the poor, when you see the Rock flopping, at the same time you see troops on ground going through these cities. These cities are where the fans at. The fans, all they've been doing is being online all day. So I'm telling you, you're going to see now. Now I want y'all to see it clear because it's clear as day. You see, it was a pandemic. We all was in the house. Now, for the people that didn't get out the house, the people that didn't change their life, they are now stuck in the house, and now they got troops in a city. Are you getting it? They boxed themselves up in these apartments, and now they got troops surrounding their apartments. Because remember, I always told you, if you legit, you have nothing to worry about. Because if I live in Chicago and I'm getting up in the morning, I got to go to work. I don't be all that night. So I don't care about how many troops out here. As the troops surrounded, excuse me, sir, excuse me, I got somewhere to go. And I'm going to have my work ID out and all that shit. I ain't one of them. See, that's what's going to happen now, y'all, in every city. So, bro, if you work, you better keep your work ID around your neck. Do shit like that. Because that's what time we in. All right? All criminals will be erased, like I said. The word is called illegals. That's the code word. Illegals. Don't just mean migrants. It mean anybody illegal. Gang, get it? Anybody illegal. That's what it means. And guess what else y'all didn't know? Well, people around here know. They were surveillancing the whole year already. So they already know exactly where they're going at. They already know exactly what they're looking for. They know everybody they're looking for still got their cell phone tracker. They know exactly what they're looking for, where they're going. That's why I'm trying to tell you. People trying to make it like it's some random shit. Oh, they doing this. They coming to get us. Us is who, nigga? No. They know exactly who they're coming for. Just know that part. They know exactly what. You see this map? Just think all the gangs in your head. They know the strongholds, all the gangs. They know exactly on the map where every gang is located at right now. We speak in every state, every city. They know where every illegal gang is at. They know all the majority of illegals at. Yeah, y'all. While y'all was online playing around, whatever you was doing, they were doing surveillance the whole year. That's why they let TikTok keep running. That's why this whole summer you heard drones and shit flying. They were surveillancing. When I told y'all they have the infrared technology. So when they go to a project, they know exactly how many guns in each building, in each home. They know exactly. They know all of that shit. That's why I say they know exactly where they're going at. Then it has nothing to do with all the informers they had in every city. All of the law enforcement in these cities. You got the law enforcement and troops working together. All right? Nobody's going to escape, y'all. So that was the whole purpose. While they was watching the Diddy trial, like I said, laughing and joking, troops are being dispersed to their cities. Yup, because the joke going to be on them. So as you see, this not sparing nobody, y'all. What y'all not getting about these Diddy parties, I know a lot of y'all be laughing and joking. But if people got abused at them parties, y'all, it was people watching. You forget they make them participate in group sex. That is the main thing of these Diddy parties a lot of y'all not getting. It was said they had minors in them parties. It is film on this shit. It is pictures of this shit. But that's the part y'all not getting. When they can have an orgy and it go too far and somebody end up hurt and they just all standing around looking. Then you got to think out of 30 years, 25 years, they've been doing this shit for a long time. That's why I say when you go to Diddy parties, you automatically seen some shit. You participated in some shit. We also going to prove today, the man that allegedly Diddy knocked out, the man allegedly they got taken advantage of, it was not at a Diddy party. Like I said, they play these games at Diddy parties. He had a lot of parties. He had a lot of events. After every goddamn video shoot, he might have had a party. No, he had many parties. When they say, I only been to Diddy party once, that don't mean shit. What they trying to tell you, hey, Oprah, you might have seen some orgies. Get it? Oprah like to see shit. I want to see two men screw. Get it? Shit like that. This is what I want to see. Told you a lot of them go to the party to watch, not just participate. People like him, certain people high level, they go to watch. People get humiliated. They want to see your favorite rapper suck a penis. They go watch. That's what it's all about, y'all. The freak off. The Greek freak off. So that's why all of them are dirty, y'all. It's the ones that are dirty are ones that have been accused of participating. We heard Denzel had his pants off. We didn't hear everybody had their pants. Not everybody, no. Certain people you heard worse shit about. So you put it together. You heard Denzel had his pants off. Then you look at Denzel's career. You say, damn, Denzel must have did something. That's how you look. That's how you see. A lot of y'all are used to people telling you shit and you gotta be told by your fucking favorite blogger, but your bloggers ain't talking. Because a lot of your fucking bloggers are with the program or covering the shit up. But they can't cover nothing up no more because now your favorite blogger's about to get flushed out. Yep. Everybody that supported them, they're getting flushed out. Period. That's why you're going to see the reason why your content getting weak is because the really shit occurred. None of them could talk about it. And now it's nothing else to talk about. So, let's go. LeBron. When I told you LeBron career over. Kevinhart. Now we can say The Rock is with it. The same people. Everybody under that blue that was a star, that went against the grain, that did some foul behavior, that said anything wrong about certain people, they're finished. And when I told you that that man was the king of this shit, he controlled all of them, you got to go through that Diddy door. That's what it is. When I reference, it was Diddy's door. That was what Cat Williams was talking about the whole time. From day one, when Cat Williams went on that stage, he was talking about Diddy parties. Then how many people you heard on? We all saw the same shit online because we're controlled by the same shit. We all saw the content where the man said he opened up a room at Diddy party and what he saw. We all heard the same stories. We in the same bubble. Just that I don't believe everything in the bubble. So you know what happened at Diddy parties, which means it is no such thing as going there being clean once you've been accused of being a participant. That's why if you really pay attention, you will see that's why Cat Williams separated himself from that shit a long time ago. And ever since he did that, he was an enemy. But like I said, we were in this world where everybody turned their head. Cat Williams been told him what happened. Wendy Williams been told him what happened. You were told that Diddy was a bisexual man. But then you watched him be around all these men for 20 to 30 years. These same men that was around Diddy for 20, 30 years, they knew about his sexual appetite, but they didn't think the fans were going to find out. What's up, Lynell? That's the whole thing. When I said this whole charade was for the fans. Your favorite artists did not want you to know they participate with Diddy and Diddy behavior. And they also, this is the main thing they stayed away from. When Diddy got revealed as being fruity, licking semen off nipples, they didn't want you to think they do the same shit. That's all it was. So it don't matter what Cameron or Dame Dash said. They know for a fact Diddy was licking semen back then. Diddy been licking off semen. They've been doing freaky, nasty stuff. When Cam said he found a dildo. So my point is, they didn't want us to know. If we would have found out about Diddy parties in 2004, they all would have been broke by now, y'all. They would have never made it to 100 million. These secrets had to be kept so the riches could be made. Now that there's no more riches, secrets being released. Secrets being released. That's all it is. The secrets are being released to crash all of them. So if you really want to know, if you want to know the proof, the evidence, if you want to know the recipe, the formula, the reason why it's all over, because they're being exposed and their money's being cut. They're being left to fend for themselves without the big engines of corporation. And as they're trying to take these steps, they're failing. That's why Denzel is not on a blockbuster. He's on a goddamn Apple TV movie. It's not a blockbuster. Leonardo's is in a movie theater. Rock in a movie theater. Taylor Swift, movie theater. Denzel was on Broadway play. After that, straight to Apple. No more movie screen, Denzel. Because you got to remember Denzel beginnings. Denzel career was sponsored by Drug Money, Harry O. So now you're going to watch LeBron be dragged, and he's already being dragged because of his son. So they're all connected. Let's get into the facts of the mathematics of the flop. So you will see the analytics for yourself. Now keep in mind, we all know The Rock was a blockbuster movie actor, top of the top. Will Smith, The Rock, Denzel, let's go. Two of the biggest pop culture staples of the last decade were pitted against each other at the box office this weekend, and one of them scored a decisive win over the other a few weeks ago. It looked like A24's The Smashing Machine riding off its film festival reviews, including ours, would open north of 20 million. Then came the news that Taylor Swift will be releasing a theatrical event tied to the launch of her new album, the resultant film, the official release party of a showgirl. So she put out a movie that was nothing but documentary film, behind the scenes footage. Keep that in mind. Behind the scenes footage, she made a movie out of it. Check this out. The official release party of a showgirl, which we reviewed, ended up making a huge $33 million this weekend, scoring a knockout win over The Rock. 33 million, y'all, all behind the scene footage. The Rock is finished. She made 5 times more money than him. You can't make it up no more, y'all. So these companies, they get in the analytics as proof. That's why I say the proof is in the analytics now. The same exact thing Taylor Swift just did, J-Lo did the same thing. Flopped. J-Lo did music. She did a film. The shit flopped. Will Smith did the same thing. He did music, tried to go on tour. He put out the film with the AI. He got exposed. He flopped. But I told everybody around here, after Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, I told the world that Hollywood is finished. Mainly Black Hollywood. Now, they finally starting to see it. He screwed me for 16 hours. That's what they said. It was said that Diddy also was the Hollywood blackmailer. How we know that? 250 video cameras. They saying The Rock on tape. Let's go. Indeed, it wasn't even close. While the 33 million, excuse me, I should have drunk some water. While the 33 million is only a fraction of 93 million. Taylor Swift, the Eras Tour, her last movie, when she went on tour, remember I said she made that 6 billion? Her last movie made 93 million the first week. That was a concert film, while this is more of a behind-the-scenes kind of deal. Also, fans seem mixed on the life of a showgirl because she got 2 different titles. This is what I'm trying to show y'all. She made 33 million. Now let's look at what The Rock made. Let's look at what The Rock made his debut weekend. So where did the Smashing Machine end up? A distant third place with a disastrous 6 million, which marks The Rock's lowest opening ever. Granted, this biopic was never expected to do Jumanji or even Red One numbers, but it's a bummer. So this is the whole thing. They say it was an excellent film. They say The Rock delivers the performance of a lifetime, but this opening is significantly less than we predicted earlier this week and marks another in a long list of flops. So you got it. He only made $6 million. So in Hollywood, that's not good. What's up, QB? That's not good. According to that money they spend that first week. That first week, they want like 50 million back, 40 million, 30 million. For the Rock actor, 30 million, at least 30 million the first week. He got $6 million the first week, y'all. Don't forget, remember when that shit happened in Hawaii? Remember Oprah got cooked? Who did Oprah go get? The Rock. Remember she had a Rock with her? That ruined The Rock career, y'all. Ruined his ass. His people turned on him. When we saw those buses, we saw school buses in Hawaii, and then them shit disappeared. Anyway, he made me eat it. You see the quote? See, around here, like I said, a year later, y'all, we've been laughing at these AI memes and videos for how long? What we know, the clues always been in AI videos because the people that's out to destroy them are the ones making the AI videos. I told everybody that from day one. Now they're making AI videos on all their bloggers, all their content creators, all their supporters. Now they got the same AI program to destroy all Black content creators. That's right. I got to say Black because y'all the ones participating in that. So that's what's happening. Nope. I told y'all it was a campaign. It never was gonna stop. And y'all know after we've been through a lot, but we never went into the rock. I never pulled up the rock campaign on him. But when I said it's all of them, I'm gonna just always give y'all the proof. The rock was being slayed since 24. They all been being slayed. Huh? Let's go. See, Leonardo, his movie is starting to pick up with Tiana Taylor and Regina Hall in it. But even Leonardo movie did better than him, and they both are in trouble. They both blackmail. You see what I'm saying? These movies were to embarrass them, y'all. That's why this is his biggest flop all time. LeBron James sticking around so you can see his flop. No, y'all, it's all real history in your face. You watching this shit. You watching it. You watching The Rock flop. At the same time, LeBron flop. At the same time, Kevin Hart has flopped. At the same time, Dame Dash is responsible for Kevin Hart's career. They all flopped. Harvey Weinstein is responsible for his career and Kevin Hart. He's in prison. No, y'all, they all finished. Only thing they've been doing is playing charades with the black community to get as much money as they can get before they all get exposed. But it's already videos being made and rumors saying that Diddy is not going to make it through his bid. Jokes saying Diddy going to end up like Epstein. But I'm going to say this. I don't see him going out like that. I see before he go, some other people going to go. I won't be surprised if I see any more Diddy leaks. Somebody be listening. Well, if y'all listen to this, drop some hot videos for us. We need content. Yeah, drop some of them videos. Do that for us, y'all, so we can stay busy. Yeah, and make sure it's New York rappers. Let's go. Drop them tracks on us, DJ. Let's go. They're going to slay Diddy. That's what they saying, y'all. That's what they said, man. They put rumors out on Diddy. He going to be taken out. Nah, y'all. If anybody be taken out, they're going to be taken out from this HIV we about to talk about. So now, y'all, everybody on this channel, we will now pick up from last year. Everybody that's new, this is what we do around here. So for those who don't know, because you've been listening to your favorite content creator, for everybody that was chasing Diddy trial content, we shall now get back into the real shit. Because before Diddy went to trial, it was about 30 lawsuits on Diddy. About 20 of them was allegedly of what he did to men and youngsters. But you're going to see, you had evidence in court, but nobody wanted to face the evidence. You saw ropes, handcuffs. You saw Astroglide. And you know damn well Astroglide ain't for no woman. But nobody said nothing. You mean to tell me no content creator on YouTube that's big, nobody tried to figure out what the fuck was the Astroglide about? Nobody? You mean they told you about every other conspiracy except for what was that purple top bottle for? If nobody on this goddamn YouTube said anything about that Astroglide, you have your proof. You want to know who's with the program? Anybody that did not speak on that Astroglide. You heard Baby All jokes. But Baby All jokes, hey, Baby All, I can put that on my feet. If you come to my house and I got Baby All, ain't nothing wrong with that. Even if I live by myself, what you going to say about that? But if you come to my house and I happen to have a bottle of Astroglide, what you going to say then? Okay, then. It's very simple. So today, we're not going to act like no fucking kids. We're going to fucking laugh, all right? Because Diddy's being accused, y'all. Let's go. And according to what I read, it matches up with every other Diddy story I read. Every drop of public information. See, it's not about, they gossip and spill tea. But this shit has been public information. And they have not spoken about it. The question is, why? Let's go. I'm dragging it out. Diddy hit with new allegations. Ex-intern claims he was drugged and assaulted at after party hosted by a disgraced rapper and then tested positive for HIV. See, I've been speaking it up. I think old boy been listening to my channel. YouTube is very small, y'all. It's not that big. Don't let them fool you. All right? So, I just finished talking about after 22, it was said, a man, boom, 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 Cardi B, Offset was at these parties. Okay, so let's go. No, y'all, Diddy gonna get the last laugh. The thing about the diddler, you don't know who he got, and the diddler is so grimy, the diddler will bring an HIV patient in a party on purpose. Huh? And the number one thing you're gonna hear about all these stories, far as a lot of these stories, it's always said he didn't participate in it. He had somebody else do the shit. That's another thing. Let's go. A man identifying himself as one of Sean Combs' former interns. So if he's a former intern, anybody in the industry can do their homework. Anybody that might know a little something, you might can put this together. This was one of Diddy's interns during 2014 when he was with Cassie. A man identifying himself as one of Sean Diddy Combs' former interns has filed a lawsuit in Los Angeles Superior Court, alleging he was drugged and sexually assaulted at an after party hosted by the hip-hop mogul in 2014 and later tested positive for HIV. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. See that? The whole Diddy trial was based on what he did to the men. That's what it was about. But no men wanted to sit on that stand. So, like I said, if you wanted him to get a lot of time, that's on you. It was said he kept them hostage in homes. Allegedly, you're not getting. When you got to get a gangster to put on heels, you got to have a big-ass gun. Remember Diddy got caught with them guns, right? All right, then. In my opinion, once you become a gangster rapper, Diddy's job was to make you put on heels. But this guy's not a gangster rapper. I think with him, they were just trying to have fun. Let's go. The plaintiff, identified only as John Doe, claims he was pursuing a career in entertainment when the alleged assault occurred. According to the lawsuit, Doe had interned in the music industry and jumped at the chance to work with Combs when the opportunity arose. Get it? The opportunity arose in somebody's pants. Let's go. Intern. He thought he was going to get some clout. Let's go. He alleges that one night he was driven to a house in Val Verde near Los Angeles for a Diddy music shoot, followed by an after party hosted by the star. Doe says Combs spoke with him several times that evening. The complaint described a party with an abundance of coke, marijuana, and booze. Ciroc, knock your ass out. Meanwhile, but the plaintiff maintains he only consumed alcohol and no drugs. John Doe states he had 2 or 3 alcoholic drinks before beginning to feel off, believing the sensation was due to not having eaten much that day. That's the setup. You're going to think, because you ain't eat, you're going to think you drunk and all this bullshit. Meanwhile, let's go. He says he continued socializing until he began to black out. Until he began to black out, y'all. So, all right, we know that everybody around here, you know the pattern. This man is at the party talking. Next thing you know, that shit, everybody starts sounding like Charlie Brown teacher. Womp, 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 womp. Next thing you know, that's all he knew after that. It was a wrap. He recalls being led into a room as he lost consciousness, with his memory being of a, oh shit, with his next memory being of being anally sodomized by an unknown person before passing out again. The lawsuit does not accuse Combs of directly committing the assaults. Booty goons. Damn, bro. After regaining consciousness, Doe says he noticed he was bleeding from the rectum. and sought medical treatment of a clinic. Initial tests for sexually transmitted diseases reportedly came back negative. But months later, after retesting, he says he learned he contracted HIV, which the first test failed to detect. So if this is true, he should have the proof, right? He should have the paperwork. He should have the clinic, the doctor records. He should have a medical report, right? Wow. Wow. I believe a lot of these people got HIV because out of all these stories, never hear about no condoms. You heard of pee in mouth, didn't you? All right, then. Nah, man. Nope. Told you, man, a lot of these guys they got flipped, man. So my point is this. You got your proof. When you know who Diddy is, you was never supposed to even hang with that man. But I'm going to be real. This guy wanted the opportunity. That's not him right there, y'all. But I'm just saying, right? They telling you right here, he jumped to the opportunity because he was an intern, which means he worked hand in hand with him. What else we know? Code words for little boyfriend sometimes. Intern, stylist, assistant. He was an intern. But if you want to be in that man's life, you got to get down. You're going to be two-way. So he jumped to the opportunity, but it didn't go as he planned out. All right? And now the only reason why they all speaking up now, y'all, because their career didn't prosper and they're broke. That's another reason why they speaking up now. But see, they didn't want to get on that stand. So after regaining consciousness, Doe said he noticed he was bleeding from his backside and sought medical treatment at a clinic. So he should have the paperwork for all of that. And he learned he contracted the monster. The plaintiff claims the ordeal caused several emotional and psychological distress and is suing Combs for sexual assault, sexual battery, and other unspecified damages. So now we know already every lawsuit on him was dealing with a man, period. I only recall like 3 to 4 lawsuits was about women. Everything was about a man or a youngster. And it was always somebody that wanted to be a part of something he got. Making of the band. Intern. And you also see from this story, it is said that Diddy had somebody do it. Just like we heard, there was stories where Diddy had people, he made people go down on other men. He made people give security guards head. He made people do a lot of shit, y'all. That was allegations of him pistol whipping somebody. Stuff like that. Throwing people in vans. Power drill. When they say he had a power drill in the hotel, and we know about blood. That's not for no woman. We have no stories of women fighting back till they got beat bloody. No, that's why Diddy said everything was consensual because no man came out and said. See, they had the evidence, they had everything, but nobody said he did nothing. So he had the excuses consensual. So that made the rope, the handcuffs, Astroglide get thrown out the window. That mean that shit didn't hold no weight. Even though they had fingerprints on the bottles and shit, nah, they threw that out, meaning that shit didn't hold no weight. Everything they found in Diddy home, it didn't hold no weight because no man got on that stand and accused him of RAPE or abuse or kidnapping and trafficking. You see, they had the handcuffs and the rope. All one man had to do was say, Diddy tied me up and put them handcuffs on me. His ass would have got life, 20 years plus. That's all it took for one man to say that. Or if anybody would have said he put the cuffs and a rope around him in that house and had a gun, that was it for him. But nobody said that. Get it? Nobody said it. So that's why he's free. Also, this picture popped on my YouTube timeline of Aaron Hall from 2023. So like we said, Aaron Hall might be dead. But I just wanted to show y'all Aaron Hall, old freaky ass, free balling at a concert. For those who don't know what free balling means, walking around with no drawers. But when Aaron Hall didn't know, we know goddamn well he was a willing Diddy participant. And if you don't get Aaron Hall might have did worse than Diddy. That's why that fool ran. Then you're going to see Gloria Velez is on Vlad right now. And the word is that's who he abused during the Diddy era. It is said he did just as much as Diddy or even more. And Aaron Hall incriminated himself. Last time we checked, he had 400,000. I think he ran with that money, y'all. Or his ass might be dead. One of the two. Because remember this too. If anybody know a lot about Diddy's beginnings, that's Aaron Hall. Aaron Hall knows a lot of secrets. He knew Diddy before he even blew up. He knew Diddy when he was the flunky for Clyde. You got to remember that. Diddy learned a lot from Aaron Hall too. Aaron Hall is missing, y'all. That's all I'm saying. And you know what's funny? This is the funny shit about Aaron Hall, y'all. What's his #1 song? That missing you shit, right? Now his ass missing. Get it? Now his ass missing. But we also know Diddy used Aaron Hall in court when he told the judge it was all consensual. So it was consensual sex. Therefore, he not in trouble. But for this one, he got to face it. Because this one, it doesn't matter, y'all. It is said somebody got HIV, which means allegedly somebody was already hanging around Diddy with HIV. And it makes sense. Diddy did not participate. He didn't participate. Yo, y'all, I've been saying this for a minute. I've been noticing these dudes play a foul. Diddy was playing a foul game, man. Bro, you fuck around, be one of Diddy ops. This man might have been on some shit, purposely going to HIV clinics with HIV patients, giving their ass money, and bringing their ass to free calls. You might be one of Diddy's enemies. He purposely go get a fully blown HIV person, pay them that money, and you getting dealt with, bro. Man, if they was doing that kind of shit, because I told you I don't put nothing past the diddler. If this man was purposely bringing HIV people in them damn parties, wow. Wow. And I say that lightly, because y'all kept talking about somebody shot Easy up with something. They might have got smart these days, put somebody with HIV on your ass, and you're going to give it to yourself. Let's go. Now we got to get into it, y'all. It's time to laugh some more. Little Kim is broke, y'all. She's officially broke. Write it down, take a picture. And I said you're going to watch everybody fall. When I said everything you love going to disappear, everybody you love going to get embarrassed. What's up, Inquiring Minds? What's up, Rob? What's up, Robbie? Everybody, what's up, y'all? What's up, Black? Diddy control Biggie legacy, y'all, from day one. When I say legacy, I'm talking about all the characters in it. Let's look at the whole shit. Little Kim would have never been in this game if Biggie ain't say, yo, I'm gonna write these raps for you. You gonna be my lady of the game. Would have never even been in this shit, y'all. Little Kim can't write no fucking raps. She might can now. When Biggie died, everything he created from his neighborhood was taken and controlled. How are they controlled? Money. None of them spoke up for Big. How we know the whole shit? Let's give them a rundown. They didn't give Big no real tributes. They only celebrated Big on his death day, which is disrespect. No tributes for real. Diddy control the whole shit. Little C's in the car with Biggie when he got smoked. He still shows his face. Don't matter. Just know they all gonna be disgraced to the day they die because they fucking broke. Biggie legacy is officially ghost. His mom is dead. The estate is gone. His first daughter will suffer. Faith control the other son. And Diddy control all their ass. So when I said Diddy going to prison, Little Kim ain't getting no more money. You see why Un came out? Lance Un Rivera, he's from the family. The Life After Biggie family. Little Kim, Junior Mafia, Lance Un Rivera, they're all going broke and they're fucking broke. Why? They didn't stand on that Biggie legacy. They played their role under Puff. Puff had them all playing their role. And Puff had it set up where they all gonna fucking be broken in. And that's what Puff did. All right? Little Kim is broke. So you know around here we deal with proof, right? But now I can tell you, is Charlemagne a fraud would have never opened up his mouth, I would have never just did my homework like I'm supposed to do. Because I told you, y'all, they been on Charlamagne ass. They hired a Negro from South Carolina to disrespect everybody from New York and everywhere. They went and got a country lame, a country bunking lame that went to college and learned how to be articulate. He studied a lot of New York rap, and later on he would develop a slight New York accent. And he would be on the radio disguised as a New Yorker. He would be disguised as a celebrity. But he was only used to say all the shit that they couldn't say and didn't want to say. If I want to diss the fuck out y'all, I hire somebody to do it. So I ain't got to say shit. I can smile in y'all face while my homeboy trash y'all ass. The New York hip-hop game. When I said, they understood a long time ago, we don't control this game, but we control media. We got the Breakfast Club, we got Revolt. What was the first major platform to show Revolt? The Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club showed you Revolt. Revolt showed you the Breakfast Club because they together. Same way I said it together, they all going to sync together. They all going to be exposed together. Everything I said, they were responsible for controlling the black community. The founders of Fantasyland was broadcasted through Power 105. So when Power 105 started popping up in Dallas, Atlanta, all these fucking places, it was to brainwash y'all ass. Because the black experience was controlled. That's why you're going to see, during that whole black experience, you ain't never had no goddamn New York radio syndicated in the South, because the plan was to flip the South into the North. That's why y'all kids now don't even got a country accent. They don't even got a Southern accent. If your kid don't got a Southern accent, that means your child got flipped. That means they will never ever know their Southern roots again. Never. Y'all got flipped into fake ass Yankees. The South got flipped into fake Chicago people, fake New York people, fake Detroit people, fake Philly people, fake Jersey. The South kids, they ain't even born with accents no more. They got flips. They don't know their history no more, y'all. The South ain't even gonna know their history no more. Nope. The host, a lot of people in the South got turned into Charlamagne. All right? So I'm saying it for a reason. Charlamagne says Little Kim predicted the fall of Nicki Minaj. But when he said that, I already know what's up. You're supporting your fucking family. On what? New York radio. Newsflash. Power 105 Hot 97 only brainwashes New Yorkers. It made New Yorkers think that all New York celebrities were still winning. They were somebody to respect. When outside of New York, they stopped giving a fuck about Lil Kim about 2008. When it was this thing called Barbie created, this woman named Lil Kim been disappeared. But Charlamagne don't think I know that they all together. Didn't I tell you they got to keep each other going? Didn't I tell you, let me give you the formula. You're only going to see these fake celebrities speak about their friend celebrities. They're only going to interview each other. They're only going to talk about each other because they can't talk about nothing else. Whole Diddy trial comes. Jay-Z on a fucking run. What is he talking about? Charlamagne says Lil Kim predicted the fall of Nicki Minaj. Newsflash. The truth is, Nicki Minaj didn't fall. She had kids. She got out the way. Nicki actually had the first chance to enjoy her career. Now, she might have been doing what she do. We ain't talking about that. I told you I ain't got no favorites. So anybody that hate Nicki Minaj, you got to go back a couple years ago when Nicki was doing all that crazy shit. I already spoke about Nicki Minaj, but she got her shit together, like I said. This ain't no favorites. I'm just gonna keep it real. In the beginning, I know they try to make Nicki like Lil Kim. I know that, but I know who also was behind that. Fendi, Diddy, and others. They wanted her to be like Lil Kim. So they always be able to say, she's a knockoff Lil Kim. So I told you, when Nicki left New York, that was the formula. Because that's a formula I always knew. You stay in New York. If you're trying to get real money, you stay in New York. They're going to hate on you. You're going to go to jail. Something going to happen to you. They're going to hate on you. So, if she never left New York City, she would have been broke as fuck under Lil Kim. So when Charlamagne says Lil Kim predicted the fall of Nicki Minaj, that's a lie, because Nicki ain't broke. She ain't falling. She ain't broke. And her music's still charting and she winning her fucking sleep. We just looked at it the other day about all Nicki fucking streams. All right? She don't got to rap no more. That's the same thing he said about Nicki. That's like if somebody said right now, yo, Rihanna's career is over. She fell off. No, she didn't. Rihanna took a break. She's still winning, dummy. All you got to do is check the charts. Check the scoreboard. But if you listen to Charlamagne, nigga ass, on the radio, he gonna make you think Nicki is falling. No, Nicki outstreamed all of them and don't gotta come out no more. I'm saying that for a reason, because when he said that about Nicki, when he said Lil Kim predicted the fall of Nicki Minaj, I said, let me just stop playing with Charlamagne. Now, here's the proof. Little Mama was favorited. Little Mama was liked. Little Mama was cool. What they do to Little Mama? You didn't know that Charlamagne worked for Jay-Z back then. So when Lil Mama got on that stage with Jay-Z and Alicia Keys, this was her payback. He made Charlamagne get her and embarrass her. So she would not get no clout off that stage performance. So she won't get no clout. He made her cry, and nobody from New York said nothing. I didn't like them since then. I've been knowing this whole shit. When I said people like me had to deal with this shit for so long, it just so happened Little Mama is from my part of Brooklyn. She's from my city. She's from my town. I don't know her, but she's from where I'm from. And I saw what they did to her. All you ever saw was Charlamagne go hard on women, but nobody said shit. After he goes hard on women, they pop up with a rainbow flag in the back, start playing around with dildos, man. What's wrong with y'all? But he worked for Rock Nation. Y'all let it happen. That's why I'm glad that y'all fucking shit dead. I'm glad everything y'all fucking love is being crushed. Meanwhile, they on the radio, Charlamagne ain't gonna tell you all y'all hoods getting rounded up. He ain't gonna tell you that. That's right. Because Charlamagne's job was to play make-believe. You put New Yorkers to sleep. That's right. And you do everything you told, son. That's right. Let's go. Talking about Lil Kim. Huh? What'd he say? Charlamagne says Lil Kim predicted the fall of Nicki Minaj. No, nigga. Lil Kim the one that fucking fell. Let's go to the facts. Lil Kim net worth 2025. How much money? Here's the proof for yourself, y'all. Here you got it. As of this year, April, Lil Kim has an estimated net worth of $500,000 in 2025. Kim's net worth in 2025 consists of earnings from rapping and acting. That's all she got to her name. That might be some publishing, some shit she got. Didn't I fucking tell you, when you stay in New York, you're going to be broke? How many times I told you on this channel? I've been telling y'all this shit for years. Lil Kim is another one. Her ass been hostage the whole time. All these decades, you ain't never seen Lil Kim chilling her mansion in Miami. You ain't seen Lil Kim chilling in LA. No, they ass been controlled. Her ass been in the house like Foxy Brown. No, they were fucking characters controlled by the New York rappers. Mainly, what? Diddy, Jay-Z. A 30-year period. Where Mary at? She play a fucking role too. Just know, Mary ain't broke like Lil Kim. Lil Kim fucking broke. These are facts. The Biggie legacy is destroyed. Talking about Nicki, Charlamagne, I told you. Did I tell you they fucking stupid? Didn't I tell you this internet gonna fucking destroy them? Their job is radio. You don't know about this internet. When you saying stupid shit, Little Kim can't speak on nobody. She's a fucking disgrace. What we call them? Judas Mafia. That's what they are. Sorry as fuck. And they from Brooklyn. You see how trash they ass? I don't give a fuck. No, that's who they are. What they did to Biggie, they gonna pay for that shit. What they do? Turn their back on that man. That's right. Turn their back on that man. Jealousy, lust. Where I'm from, we don't do that. So we don't do that. And I don't want to hear about they gangster, because ain't nobody pistol whip Diddy. That's why I say I ain't mad at Diddy, because he showed me his power throughout the years. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. I never was a Diddy fan, ever. Never was a Puffy fan, never. But I knew they was punks, because none of them even smacked Puffy. They ain't do shit. What else, y'all? It's all over now. When Biggie died, you don't think he had a lawsuit he could have got? For what? You don't think he could have sued the label? Huh? You don't think that label could have got sued for Biggie dying on the job? Huh? Oh, we're gonna leave that. That's old shit, right? Okay. All you gotta know is when it was all over, Lil' Kim and them played their role like punks. That's why they broke, y'all. So I want all y'all to see Lil' Kim, because this is the example when I was telling y'all. Everybody that played their role of secrecy, quiet. The plan is for you to die broke. That's what it's all about. You had to be quiet, right? Guess what, Lil' Kim? You couldn't write no books. Or then again, you wrote a book. I think it flopped. You couldn't do nothing. You can't do no real documentaries. Lil' Kim, a whole career, what she do? Duck real interviews. What Foxy Brown do? Duck real interviews. How they kept going? Do New York and people saying their name. What else they did on Hot 97? I got something else for y'all what they did. I got something else for y'all what they did. They ran K. Michelle away. Mano put the rumor on K. Michelle coochie stinking. But we know now Mano swallowed dildos. Because Mano worked for Diddy and the rest of them. That's right. Mano fucking broke too. They ran K. Michelle out of New York when she became a star for New York Love and Hip Hop. They ran her out of New York. Who was on Love and Hip Hop New York? Joe Budden, Def Jam, Diddy. They ran K. Michelle out of New York. So go back, you're going to see when they try to make it like Angela Yee and K. Michelle had beef and they was jumping K. Michelle trying to make her cry too. Because I'm telling you, y'all, any woman that was loved other than Beyonce, they had a problem with that shit. No, Lil Mama naturally cool. People like her. K. Michelle, people naturally like her. Everybody had their own natural organic fans, but they saw what they were coming to do. Then what happened? Beyonce steals K. Michelle whole alcohol gimmick. Told you, y'all, they're going to fucking pay for what they did to people. I told you, this channel is for everybody that got blackballed, everybody that got fucking done dirty. That's for no fame. Everybody that didn't get what they were supposed to get because they got somebody stop this shit. And when somebody stopped them, it was a black nigga that did it. Huh? It was black on black crime. That's who did it. You see what Charlamagne doing? That's called black on black crime. He slayed that black woman. He made her ass cry in front of the world. And nobody said shit. Just know. The truth is out on them. They all swallow dildos. Every last one of them Negroes. That's the word on them. Right? Told you. You can know a man by his actions. I don't got to see you do nothing sexual. Bro, the way you come at woman, Charlamagne, I know you's a fruit bucket. I also know they're very fond of short men because they ain't no threat. I also know they say it's a rumor on short-ass men. Yeah. Yeah, nigga. Yo shit, we already know what's up with you because Jay-Z pimp your ass. Look what he said, y'all. Lil' Kim, he says, this is what I want to show you. The Rock Nation perpetration. Charlamagne says Lil' Kim predicted the fall of Nicki Minaj. Somebody Google Nicki net worth right now. Google her net worth right now. She lost a lot. I mean, at one point, she was over 150 million. But I know she's way over Lil' Kim. How the fuck could he even say that? How could you say Nicki, Lil' Kim predicted Nicki fall when Lil' Kim the one that fucking fell? The fuck are you talking about, Charlamagne? Guess what happened to your career? Your career already finished too. That's it. Only New Yorkers listen to y'all, and that's probably only New York migrants. Nobody listen to y'all. You fucking be talking to yourself. Y'all gonna talk to yourself, and y'all gonna interview each other. That's all y'all gonna do. Let's go. Let's get to the facts, y'all. There is no official or widely published figure for Lil' Kim net worth. That means she broke as fuck, y'all. When they can't give you accurate millions, she fucking broke. That's all. That's everything to her name, assets, all that shit. But recent reports from 2023 to 2024 placed it around 500,000 to $1 million. And she been touring recently. Her ass on tour with Jeezy and them right now. Yeah. This figure is likely a combination of her ongoing income, such as from her company Queen Bee Entertainment and her legacy in music, meaning she probably get a little publishing, and past financial issues like her 2018 bankruptcy filing. Her ass is broke. Lil' Kim is broke, y'all. The question is, how the fuck is she broke? Don't ask how. When I told y'all this whole game was set up. In the end, the black celebrities will be fucking broke. They will be out their mind. They will be drug heads, and they will be old perverts. And they will all be fucking zesty. That's how this game do you. I'm going to say it again. The people from this era, from fucking 93 to now, you just didn't want to accept the same thing that happened to every other fucking group. Even my rock and rollers know this. It happened to the rock and rollers. Every fucking body that gets down with that goddamn devil for that bag, in the end, they're going to end fucked up. When I said we are now, I've been telling y'all, I've been doing this shit every day. The end of an era is really hip-hop unsung. I do the lives every fucking day. Hip-hop unsung. The end of an era. You're going to watch all your fucking favorites be destroyed. You're going to watch it, y'all. You're going to fucking watch. If Lil' Kim was discovered by one of the greatest rappers of all time, name being spoken to this day, it is people that work their ass off that got more money than her and more property and doing way better than her. That's not the point. How does she not even have $1 million? And why is the same exact thing for Jim Jones? And the same exact thing works for Dame Dash. So when I said the New York rappers are the biggest joke, when I said they are the brokest, do y'all believe me now? Y'all thought I was playing, right? But I'll be honest with y'all. I didn't know Lil' Kim had under a fucking $1 million. Because Diddy did it. Diddy made sure, bitch, when I'm gone, you ain't gonna have shit. You think I trust you? No. Bitch, I'm the one that I used you to go against Big. That's right. Junior Mafia got finesse to turn their back on Big, y'all. That's why I call them Judas Mafia. I've been telling y'all that. Just like I've been telling y'all, they ain't gonna make no money. They shit is finished. They gonna suffer. I told y'all that before Miss Wallace died. All of that, man. Told you, man. I told you I'm gonna watch all this shit. And I'm gonna tell y'all, everything is not over. It's just over for this era. These people. Everybody they tied into. Anybody that Dilla put a finger on, they finished. All right, they turned Lil' Kim into a freak. You know what a freak is? A weirdo. They made her turn herself into a freak. That's right. Ruin Biggie legacy. You're gonna be a freak. You're gonna be a freak. With nothing ever wrong with her face. They made her do that shit. A joke, y'all. Huh? Diddy control her ass her whole career. Diddy told when to rap. Diddy told when it was time for Biggie death, he go get her and Lil C's out the house. Because you know they little, right? They could be controlled, little puppets. That's right. They're intimidated by big people. Tell you the truth, y'all. No, Lil' Kim was a joke. What Charlamagne said? Lil' Kim predicted the fall of Nicki Minaj. That's not true, y'all. That's a bold-faced lie. See what I tell you? When you say that on the radio, also the other day, Charlamagne gave Nicki Minaj the donkey of the day. Why? Because she was slaying Jay-Z, y'all. Told you, man. They got Charlamagne ass working, man. But don't worry, Charlamagne gonna get his, y'all. Charlamagne gonna get his. Because Charlamagne's whole job was purposely for negativity, y'all. Do negative shit. His job was to destroy anybody they wanted him to destroy. We talking about brands. So you don't believe that? After he made Little Mama cry, what happened to her after that? Did her career go up or down, y'all? Little Mama ain't do nothing to nobody. But she did do one thing wrong. She came on that stage with Jay-Z and Alicia Keys. Where's her career, y'all? All right, then. It's regular cool person. It's regular person. This is what I was telling y'all when they fucking bully people. And they got so much power, you can't say what she gonna say, what she gonna do. They did this shit to 1,000 people, y'all. That's why I don't rock with them for many reasons, because I know about this industry and I know what it takes to get that deal. And I know what's even worse is you get the deal and then motherfuckers stop you after that. I'd rather you blackball me before I get the deal. No, they blackball you after you got the deal. And then what happens is you're going to go in a lot of debt. You're going to owe fucking money, y'all. That's what y'all don't get. When they giving Lil Mama money for that album, the video, all this shit, and she get blackballed, man, the label said, we just gave you $1 million for your last project. You in a hole. That's why they get blackballed. They can't come back out. They owe fucking money. They be fucked up. Or they get dropped from the label. That's what they did to people, y'all. And all it took for, if people liked you, you're going to see everybody that people liked, somehow they gone. These niggas' job was to make you like their ass and make you don't like who they say. That's why I be like that on this internet, because the internet is what ruined people's brain. That's why I be like that on here. That's all. So, Charlamagne also don't know that I already spoke about how New York conspired against Nicki back then. They always in on it. When it go back to the what? Cash Money shit. Cash Money, Def Jam. It goes back to that. When Lil Wayne turned down Jay-Z, then she goes sign with Lil Wayne. Who promotes the story? Gossip. You mean they still dropping fake ass news, that bullshit ass black gossip shit? Yup. What that black gossip channel say? Charlamagne says Lil Kim predicted the fall of Nicki Minaj to create a false narrative that Nicki Minaj is falling. Why Nicki can't just be being a fucking parent? Why she just can't be being a parent? No, y'all mad because she don't got to work like Beyonce. She don't got to work like Cardi B pregnant. She don't got to go on tour after having her kids like Beyonce, work her ass off. That's why y'all mad. I know what's up. Just know she can never fall and she can never go broke because she make more money than Lil Kim every year on fucking streaming alone. All right? Now go look at Lil Kim streams. No, y'all, Lil Kim was control her whole life. Her estimated net worth, approximately 500 to $1 million. Sources, her career in music and her company. So you got it right here. Her past financial issues. Let's take a look at Lil Kim. You also have proof that Lil Kim is not a businesswoman. You have proof. They all have fucking companies, but they didn't make no fucking money. Why? Their companies were just based on taking money, taking money, taking money. You have proof. None of these fucking black entertainers had no sense to establish no corporation. You see BT in back up, right? Why? Because Lil Kim is BT. How you know it's BT? Your career will be over, but BT will still give you a call. Lil Kim, come on the stage to keep them relevant, keep them going. Meanwhile, they've been finished. When you understand that BT acted a certain way towards Nicki and they favor Lil Kim. I told you, this war is also a younger generation against an older generation. Told you. The 30-year bracket also participates the old heads. That's with the shits. Y'all all getting flushed down the toilet, y'all. That's what's happening. So, all this bullshit they spread, now you got the proof. Did he control Lil Kim a whole career, which means he controlled the whole Biggie legacy from front to back. Life after death was Diddy controlling that nigga whole legacy, even control that man mama. Huh? Lil C's ain't punched Diddy in the face not once. D-Rock ain't punched him in the face not once. It's about that money. Get it? And guess what? Diddy ain't stupid. The dealer is not dumb. The dealer had dirt on all them niggas. He incriminated all of them throughout the years. I'm pretty sure he had it set up. If you niggas ever go against me, I got something for all y'all. It's right. But y'all don't get. I want y'all to study this picture with Diddy and Lil Kim because I gave y'all the formula. This is the formula. Everybody loyal to Diddy is going to go broke. Everybody, not just loyal, everybody that didn't go against him, everybody that didn't stand up for themselves, everybody that played their role, they all don't know. The setup was for them to be quiet so they will all go broke. Because their last money was actually talking about Diddy. Every artist was supposed to separate themselves from Diddy. They supposed to have been start going into their industry stories to separate themselves. But since they didn't do that, they're all guilty by association because the diddler set them up to be quiet. Also, being that he's gone, they're not getting no more big $1 million checks. That's why for rappers, they have to work, y'all. Only time rappers had to work was when they went on tour. Now they got to work. It's called podcasting, YouTube. They're not even in their field no more. They're in our field now. They're doing our fucking jobs. That's how low they fell. So they can talk all they want. They can do whatever they want. On top of that, these rappers are split money. If Kamala had to give Fat Joe 15 grand to be a fucking mascot, what does that tell you? The New York rappers are the brokest. Huh? When I said the average civilian, you would have been over them by now, but you still been worshiping them. That's why you're going to see now. Jim Jones net worth, $400,000. Lil Kim net worth, $500,000. Huh? Talking that ball and shit. No, y'all, I've been cutting New York off, y'all, in my head. Y'all don't know that. I was finished with New York since 2005. These are fucking facts. I told you, I am New York. I don't co-sign none of that shit. Ever since them towers fell, to me, that whole shit been fake. That's my opinion. That's it. Salute to the people that kept it solid. But I've been knew the truth, y'all. It's just that now I don't gotta bite tongues. Meaning I went with the bullshit, meaning I wasn't gonna go against the grain. I just sat back and watched them keep lying and playing themselves and lying, and I just kept watching. But now enough is enough. Their time is up. So you now see it. What else you seeing? Are you not seeing Charlamagne's career sinking? Oprah them took their hands off Charlamagne, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. You're watching Charlamagne's last run. If the Breakfast Club was to die today, they would disappear. DJ Envy is from their era. Born and raised by Diddy and the gang. They all gonna disappear, y'all. All of them. Let's go. So you got your proof. He lied on national airways, trying to promote Little Kim. That's what it was about. Little Kim predicted. He trying to say she fucking predicted the fall of Nicki Minaj. You just saying that because Cardi B got eaten, nigga. Your job was to co-sign Cardi, but that shit didn't work, did it? Look throughout the media clips. Put Charlamagne Cardi in the engine. You're going to always see Charlamagne speaks highly of Cardi B. Because that was his job. Cardi B was with Roc Nation, y'all. Let's go. No, Lil Kim, we like Latto. Little Kim, you're a fucking weird freak. Always been one to me. Ever since they said she got pumped with all that semen in her, I believe that shit now. And she been weird ever since. A fucking weirdo. No, we like Latto. All right, that's what we like. And Latto got a song called Brokey. She talking about you now, Lil Kim. That's a fucking shame. Dog, ain't no way in hell I'd be a broke rapper. See what I'm telling you? They didn't get no degrees at nothing. When you rich, dog, you can get degrees just chilling. Lil Kim's supposed to own a fucking building in Manhattan. Lil Kim's supposed to own some shit. You mean to tell me Rihanna got Fenty stores all across America and Lil Kim ain't got shit? And Rihanna's a billionaire. When Rihanna came in as a teenager, Lil Kim was a grown-ass woman named Lil Kim. Biggie legacy, she don't got nothing. You mean to tell me Latto got more money than Lil Kim? Wow. No, because Latto is not from New York. That's why. New York rappers are controlled, y'all. They're controlled to their fiber. And Diddy got it set up with all New York rappers gonna be broke. Now you see why Cameron had to start becoming a podcaster? If Cameron didn't have the rainbow community, he would have been broke. That's right. So that's the only thing about Cameron. Only thing made Cam survive, he branded himself with that pink 20 years ago. That's why he's straight. But let me get back to the program of the AI slaughter. Let me show y'all ladies how y'all favorite content creators being slaughtered. When I already told you that everybody's out to steal her traffic. Tisa tells it's Tasha K replacement. Other than that, it's 100 plus AI videos to destroy Tasha K and steal her traffic. Beyonce and jayz humiliated. That's somebody else covering it. No, it ain't just Jason Lee. It's fucking all of y'all. All right? But the thing about Jason Lee is I already knew who he was with. And Jason Lee, what'd he do? He stepped down from doing a lot of shit. I've been knew Jason Lee was down with, just like I always knew Jason Lee was an outright gay man, and I always knew he'd been with Diddy and Jay-Z and the rest of them. That ain't no fucking new news. The real shit is all of y'all motherfuckers with the shit. Because whatever Jason say and do, y'all gonna follow that shit. That's what it always been. Whatever shade room and Jason, they gonna follow. That's what it always been. Meaning, when Jason Lee was dropping that news, you don't go against what Jason Lee say, because Jason Lee worked for Jay-Z and Beyonce. Y'all life was controlled on fucking Instagram by bloggers. All right? But guess who? Guess who's being destroyed? Guess who content getting weak as fuck? Guess who already is being suspected of staging fake controversy with Cardi B? Like I said, the biggest news is already over. You got all your proof who stayed away from it. I'll give you more clue. Who did you see with a big platform snapping like Cat Williams? Huh? Who you see with a big platform snapping like Jaguar Wright? Hey, who you see with a platform talking like Gene Deal? Well, you got your fucking proof, right? Y'all watch fake shit. That's why y'all don't know shit. You believe Nicki Minaj is broke. You believe she fucking fell off. No, y'all. You believe Jay-Z is a billionaire, huh? You still believe that shit? You still believe it? Let's go. New York City Family Dollar worker stabbed as she tries to stop what? Theft. All these cities are crumbling, y'all. The 5 boroughs are crumbling. When I say crumbling, anybody that love rap, anybody claim the streets, anybody call themselves making this money, finish. Anybody was talking that big talk on public assistance, finish. That's why. What else they don't know? Nobody knows when the government shutdown is over. Looks to me like this shit might go to Thanksgiving. I'll give you a clue. I think a lot of people ain't gonna have no Thanksgiving this year, y'all, or Christmas. So, like I said, remember a lot of y'all didn't want to celebrate holidays. Now you won't be able to celebrate holiday ever. All right? This is the new reality we in right now. Let's go. 800 arrested amid Chicago immigration blitz. What? Say it one more time for them. 800 arrested. I saw that goddamn footage on TV. They were surrounding them goddamn projects. 800 arrests amid Chicago immigration blitz of helicopters and midnight raids. What I told y'all, family. I said the real shit at night. They ain't gonna tell you shit. The daytime is for the camera. The daytime is for the honest protesters. But when that sun go down, things are not gonna be announced. Y'all thought everything was a fucking game because you were fake marching. Trayvon, I can't breathe. George Floyd, though, that was fake shit. This the real shit. The real shit is, where you guys at now? Only people march in the daytime, people without no job. Only people come outside at night is gangsters. So that's why they come down at night. Plus, they know you in that house. Didn't I tell you that's the plan? I want y'all to see the plan. Since the PPP loan, we've been in the house. They kept things slow. They kept everybody focused on this Diddy trial since May 5th. But what y'all not getting, since May 5th of the Diddy trial, everybody has still been stuck in the house. Let me make it clear for y'all. They know all the black people love black ignorant content and drama and controversy. So this internet was heated up with so much black controversy and a bunch of bullshit to keep them niggas online. And as they stayed online, they stayed in their house. As they stayed in their house, they didn't get shit done. As they stayed in that house, life was passing them by. Even though that man told them last year what's going to happen, they didn't pay attention. They were worried about Big Lil Durk. They were worried about akademiks, Senate, Diddy trial, Jay-Z, Beyonce. But now, they have nowhere to go, y'all. They're knocking on doors. If you're not on that lease, if you got felonies, if you got warrants, if you label gang on paper and they know it, you'll never be seen again no time soon. Newsflash, I'm going to tell you again, because a lot of y'all are idiots. You're not from this country, right? Remember, bro? You don't even know what you're looking at. When them troops come to your house, you ain't going to no jail. That's the thing you're not getting. This time, you're not going to no Chicago prison. You're not going to Cook County. You're going somewhere else. That's the part y'all didn't get. I told you everybody in the streets are going to be labeled as terrorists. What's a terrorist? You come outside, you shoot your fucking gun, but it's people in your neighborhood ain't got nothing to do with that shit. You shooting people cars, bullets going through windows, grandmother scared, kids traumatized. No kid should have to hear a fucking gunshot when they're in elementary school. No kids should have to say, Mom, there's somebody on the ground outside. They should have to see that shit. But y'all thought it was normal. So now, it all's getting put to rest. Because this is so no more kids get shot, no more kids got to worry, no more mothers got to be scared. The elders could come outside in their chair and sit on their porch for the shit they paid for, and nobody has to be a prisoner of their home no more. The plan was to make you guys prisoners, so it won't be hard to catch y'all niggas. Mind you, they were doing surveillance the whole year. And another one thing gonna get all y'all locked up is y'all fucking cell phones y'all love. That's why they know exactly where all of y'all are at. So that's why I say they come at night. And before that sun come up, they had put in their work. Like I said, people thought it was a game. When I said ain't nothing going on overseas, the code word was every registered military person, they will be very useful. What else we know? They said for all retired people of law enforcement, come get you a job. He just went to the military yesterday in Norfolk, Virginia. He told them straight up, don't worry, you guys gonna have a nice back pay. You're gonna be okay. Don't worry about that. Meanwhile, nobody knows when social service coming back. No, y'all, some of y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all what it is, y'all. A lot of y'all, you got put in a box. You got put in a box. Because your mouth was big and you wasn't doing nothing else. So being that a lot of y'all have big mouth, and don't forget, it's already a percentage of people that's already, I'm gonna just be real with y'all. A percentage of people already in the house because they what? They're on the sex registry. All sex registered offenders they're already locked in the house. Everybody the PPP loan, wire fraud, broke federal law, house arrest, paperwork, probation, they in the fucking house. Government property. Most of y'all community is already fucking compromised. Another percentage of them in prison. Then y'all had some good people. They started doing crime, bringing drugs to work, all that shit. No, y'all. Y'all can't be trusted in law. Look at all the mayors, all the governors. Y'all will never get a seat in politics again. Y'all are being wiped the fuck out, BT. That's what's happening. BT ain't they fans. Everybody listen to the Breakfast Club. Kiss your ass goodbye. That's right. Everybody believe Jay-Z was God. Kiss your ass goodbye. That's right. Y'all been warned. I fucking told y'all 3 years straight. The public been telling you. Remember, a lot of y'all racist, right? A lot of white America been telling y'all, but y'all didn't want to listen. Now everybody watching a real movie. You want to know the secret? Content is fake. YouTube is dying because the real news is outside. The real news is these people falling and getting their ass rounded up. That's the real news. The real news is their community has fallen. That's the real entertainment. All right? I'm just letting you know. What nobody's going to say. Only people with eyes, deal with signs and symbols, know exactly what's going on. All right? The truth and the proof is in you watching the fucking heroes go broke. We all know it is nowhere in hell Lil Kim's supposed to be broke at all. But let's get back to what they're saying. Call me now. Call me now. Call me now. Call me now. You get it? You better call Miss Cleo to ask what the fuck about to happen next. Call me now. Hazel E. You talk about Hazel E for loving him. What the fuck Hazel E with that big nose? Loving hip hop ain't popping no more. Call me now. Somebody views going down. The same thing I showed y'all with Gene Div. I'm going to show y'all again today. When I said AI is coming to destroy all y'all favorite content creators, let me give you some proof. Tasha K is talking about Hazel Lee, a nobody, because she can't talk about no real shit. But that ain't the point. 3 days ago, now y'all know I've been showing you her views been low. 14,000 views 3 days ago. Somebody is trolling Tasha K, getting double her views, 29,000 views. Hold up, let me make it clear for y'all. Let's go back. Hold up. We're going to get this shit right today. 29,000 views, y'all. I'm going to show you hold up. The person that stealing Tasha K shit. Hold up. Let me get this very, very clear. Here we go right here. See that? See that? When I said, when you go live, they're going to go live right after. I got proof. Analytics, y'all. Check it out. Tasha K did her live, right? Right here. 3 days ago. 14,000 views. 3 days ago, this person did the same exact thing. 3 days ago, same day. Look who got more views. I don't even know what the fuck Glamour Drop is. Guess what? It's AI. You see AI stealing Tasha K views? I told you they getting wiped out. They getting wiped out. I told you already. Anybody with the program, anybody been on this bitch playing with news, anybody that slayed Jay-Z, Beyonce, you ain't slayed Diddy, your ass out of here. Told you already. They already got the drone. They got the AI unleashed on them already, y'all. I told y'all fake news was banned. Controlled media is banned. I told you the bloggers, they all gonna disappear because fake news is banned. Meaning they want the people to get the truth. It all starts from when that man was telling you fake news, when they were lying on Facebook, when Kanye told you they lying, Google lied, they was doing fake news to make the public believe fake shit. So nobody can use fake news to make y'all mad. Nobody can stir the pot up. Nobody can just come and make shit up. They making it where you got to have facts and proof. And everybody that's not based in what this is what I'm trying to tell you. It's not about what you're talking about today. It's about what your platform stands for. So if your platform is built off lies and gossip, that shit is not respected no more. If your platform is, it don't matter today. If you start kissing the president's ass, if your channel is built off hip hop, all this shit, your shit gonna fucking crash. The work is already happening. Meaning, it don't matter if y'all change y'all fucking channel. Y'all channels are registered in a YouTube algorithm for the shit you talk about, the shit you about, and what you stand for. Which means the AI is already unleashed on y'all, because once they started getting transcripts, that's how the shit work. And I've been telling y'all that shit. So I'm showing you. Tasha K fucking clone, and they got double her views. Mind you, I've been showing her shit 20 minutes after 200 views. I've been showing you that shit. I show you some people after 20 minutes, they got 1,500 views. No. A lot of niggas been using fake views on here, y'all. And on top of that, ain't about that. Call me now. Her shit is crashing. Because nobody want to hear about Hazel E. I told you it's set up like that. It's set up where they only can talk about certain shit, but it's not going to make no money. Because the realest shit to make the most money. When I showed y'all white people getting paid off this Diddy shit, I showed you Asian people. I showed you every race ragging, getting rich off this shit from TikTok everywhere. And then I showed you how the blacks can't talk about it. But now I told you, that's why they all gonna crash, y'all. I'm also gonna tell you again, not Tasha K, I ain't saying nobody. Anybody that's a fucking registered sex offender could not talk about the Diddy trial, period. It's a lot of ways they tell on themselves. Like I said, half of these content creators are fucking compromised agents. Half of them are. I'm talking about the big ones. Or guess the new game they doing? Giving fake content creators YouTube plaques. That's the new shit. Because they think you stupid fans, you watch anybody with views and a plaque. That's the new shit. Even though I can buy a YouTube plaque right now. Yes, I can. Just like fake money, I can buy a plaque right now. Yes, I can. But that's the new shit. Oh, let's laugh at Shannon, y'all. Let's look what happened to Shannon. He fucking broke working his ass off. Shannonsharpe playing make-believe, y'all. When I say he's saying, pay attention to Shannonsharpe. This called fucking make-believe. He playing a game called act like I didn't just pay $23 million. I'm going to act like that shit ain't never happened. No, he working his ass off. How you know they working their ass off, y'all? Because they got to chop up fucking content. These niggas do one show, got to chop their... Shannonsharpe is doing shows, releasing 5 clips from one show in one day. We're not in the days of dropping clips. I told you already. AI here to take over. Negro, the real people don't want to watch our fucking clip. They don't want to wait for your interview, wait for a clip. They don't want to do that shit. AI is spraying that shit out. I told you what's happening, man. AI wins this shit. Huh? What I've been telling y'all. Everything I've been telling y'all. AI videos unleash it. While thousands of African Americans are moving to Africa, where no one is telling you. Huh? What have I been telling y'all? Told y'all already. Now they waking up. Now they want to run, y'all. No, a lot of y'all stupid. If you was going to run, you should have ran last year. But you waited for them politics. A lot of y'all had a lot to say before politics, political shit. No, ain't nowhere to run now. Ain't nowhere to run now. Ain't nowhere to run. And guess what will happen when you go to Africa? Guess what's going to happen? When you go to Africa, the same thing you went through over here, they're going to put y'all Negroes back in bondage because you're going to work for them. They only want you to come here to fucking work for them. That's right. You're going to help build that shit up. But guess what? It's already built up. So when I told y'all, Africa is already built up on another level. That is one of the biggest secrets out here that you have no clue of. But when you find out what's really going on, you'll get it clear. And I ain't saying shit. The plan is to put y'all back in bondage. Remember y'all kept saying 44 gonna ship 47, he gonna ship us back to Africa. No, Negro, you go to Africa on your own. Are you gonna go, big mouth? I told you, y'all get put in the box. What you gonna do? What are you gonna do? We gonna cut your shit off? Y'all been talking this. I told you this is the revenge of taking a knee. This is the revenge of going against this country where you were born at. They're gonna make you wish you never ever went against your own country. That's what this about, y'all. They making you feel this pain. That's what happened. You kept listening to Jay-Z and fake ass revolutionaries. They're gonna make it where you gonna wish you. They're gonna make it where you wish you loved your country, y'all. That's how they're gonna do it. Now they want you to feel it. Well, go see how it is in Africa then. Take your ass over there. They waiting on you too. They waiting on y'all. What I've been showing you, all the people, Usher, somehow all the people from Atlanta been promoting Africa. Like, I don't know, it's an Africa-Atlanta connection because I already know the Africans already took over Atlanta. Then I seen what? Sierra go to Africa. Ludacris went to Africa. Akon went to Africa. Usher went to Africa. Because the role is take your ass back to Africa, Negroes. They're hoping that all you conscious red, black, and green blacks take your ass back to Africa. That's what they hoping. Because now y'all just look like niggas talking. You're still talking about civil rights. You're still talking about Africa. You're still talking about Egypt, but you don't want to go. Y'all are being called terrorist frauds now, y'all. I'm trying to tell you what it is. AI videos debunking all kinds of shit. All that shit is finished, y'all. Whatever YouTube was, it ain't no more. I'm just the one to tell you. I got nothing to do with it. I had to worry about my own ass. I figured this shit out last year. When I understood what's going to happen to me, I been fixed my shit. That's why y'all going to see. Remember, y'all saw my channel start going slow. And I know, I always told you, I do my own analytics. When my shit started dropping below my average, I said something ain't right. I did my homework. I fixed it. I'm back. I'm on my level. Y'all got to get on y'all level. When I said your niggas channel ain't gonna grow, when I'm getting 1,500 subs a month and I start getting 100 a month for a whole year straight, duh, shit ain't gonna grow no more. When I'm averaging 500 subs a month, 700 a month, 1 month I got 1,500 subs. Stop that shit. I've been lose control. See, now I'm watching it happen to everybody else. That shit been happening to me. So that's why I'm laughing at a lot of y'all, because a lot of y'all conspired against my channel, but now I'm gonna watch y'all shit fold. That's what I'm talking about. And the bigger they are, the harder they fucking fall. Call me now. Call me now. Call me. No, back in the day with Miss Cleo. Nowadays, y'all were watching the new Miss Cleo. Huh? That's right. That's right. Sorry to tell y'all. Hazel E, a nobody, low level, loving hip hop, ugly ass chick that had a big ass fucking nose. That was a fucking thought that nobody cared about. Looked at me like somebody don't got no content. Who else? This bum-ass ex-rapper, Lord Jamal. He be shadowing my channel too. Remember the other day I spoke about this? Diddy gets 4 years, Nicki and Cardi B. He been shadowing me too ever since I called this ass out. Lord Jamal is a washed-up fucking rapper. He also has beginnings with the fucking diddler, all right? Brand Nubian, Grand Poobah, tied him with Puffy. He from the same family, but he's a broke fucking New York rapper. He's so fucking sorry. He was a rapper, y'all. He was on HBO. He was on a lot of shit. He averages 2,000 views a fucking day because he's a sorry, broke-ass, weed-smoking rapper. They're fucking finished. See that? No. Let's go. Y'all fucking wrapped up. The president attacks Dems as Gov shutdown drags on. What's she talking about? How she ain't got no fucking job. Huh? Maybe y'all ain't got no job because y'all dummies kept posting. I'm going to tell y'all the real shit that I figured out. The government shut down for a lot of shit. Guess what, black lady? You got some of y'all black women work in D.C. Some of y'all got kids, don't y'all? Some of y'all kids are some of the kids that were terrorizing D.C. So, if we reset this bitch, fire some of y'all kids getting locked up, and y'all gonna get the hell out of here. That's gonna happen. Get it? What else they know? Some of these co-workers take too many selfies. They work for the government, but they take too many selfies. Get their ass out of here. Bingo. Federal workers struggle amid government shutdown. Told you, everybody, I told you, every level know this. All they want to do is play with their phone, take pictures. That's all they want to do. Play with their phone, take pictures. But I said, nobody take them serious no more. Get their ass out of here. See that? She looking fucked up on TV. I don't know when I'm going back to work. I don't know. I know what it's about. Know why? Common sense. Some of those badass kids in DC, you don't think some of their parents work for the gov too? Common sense. DC is not that big, y'all. 10 by 10 by 10 square miles. It's not that big. But they got kids too. Think about it. Think about it, bro. Your mom worked for the government and you young, bad as hell. I had homeboys whose parents were cops, and they were bad as hell. So that's why I say a lot of shit I know. Yet alone, they were the main ones terrorizing DC. A lot of it was their kids. So sad? No, y'all guys have played the fuck out, man. It's proven you're not parents. It's proven your kids are fucking demons. It's proven. And y'all the mother that just gonna take fucking pictures all day trying to look cute like a fucking kid. Because that's what she looked like, a fucking kid. Newsflash, cameras came out a long fucking time ago. Pictures were popping during the Polaroid era. But they couldn't stop taking pictures, y'all. Therefore, they're a fucking joke. Black people respond to ICE raiding Black Chicago. Told y'all we next. No, Negro, y'all getting wrapped up in the shit. What happened? A black man with dreads getting his ass jacked up on that ground. What they said, man, you choking him. You choking him. Man, shut the fuck up. Mind your fucking business. All right? When I said in the street, when I said the dreads is a criminal profile, it was the plot. Look at every nigga locked up for murder. Look at every nigga locked up for crime. He gonna have dreads. Look at every nigga locked up. That's the stereotype. That was the plot. We gonna get these niggas to tat their face, grow their dreads, make them look like they don't work for a fact, make it look like they're career criminals. We can run down on all their ass. Stereotype. Y'all had no clue. The last badge y'all follow was gonna be the last stereotypes used as a marker. You know what a marker is? Here go one of them right there. He looks like one of them. All y'all were going to be classified in the end. I told you. The plan was to get y'all to look like bums, criminals, look like a certain type of individual. So no matter where you at, you will be spotted. Y'all didn't get it. See, it's like this, y'all. When I say everything is on classism. See how all the troops out, got that man on that ground? Now, see, I come out the crib, fresh cut, polo button up, just some regular shit, some Jordans on, some jeans. I'm going to work. I'm chilling. They ain't even looking at me. You know what I'm saying? They ain't paying me no mind. But then you got that dude, he got the drag, he got dreads, his face tatted, he got a hoodie on. Got him. He gonna get a shakedown regardless. He gets shook down. Because what else? He also might look like somebody else they looking for. Because y'all look alike. Criminal profile. Sold to you by rap as cool, bro. This shit cool. Now y'all all fucking look alike. You all got beards and fucking dreads. But when law enforcement come, guess what they looking for? Beard and dreads. Off the rip. Told you, man. That's why that nigga on that floor, that dude on that floor, he getting his ass jacked the fuck up. Because what they don't get through their head, they coming for all illegals. Illegal mean criminal. Illegal does not just mean people that's not supposed to be in the country. If you fucking prostituting, illegal. Like I said, some of these people prostitute out their house gonna get rounded the fuck up. Why? It's gonna be a reset in these communities. Y'all use these projects for filth. We'll get these projects to the good working people. It's gonna be a reset. Some of the good migrants, they're gonna get them project credit. That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. Because they're resetting everything. Even the whole project system gotta be reset. That's why I say it ain't just the steps. It's about getting them criminals out of that bitch. That's right. That's what happened. No, y'all military. Shannon working his ass off, like I said. So this what struck me about Shannon. How you got 1 million subscribers, but you only get 104 comments? Huh? 1 million subs, 100 comments. The comments represent the people. You only got 100 comments, but you got 1 million subs. 100 comments? I'll be damn near having 100 comments. 100 comments, you got 1 million subs. Well, it don't matter if it's real or not. It's just showing you it's nobody really interacting with his channel. Told you they be lying about a lot of shit, but they think people don't know the shit they do, y'all. You can make fake likes, fake comments, and fake views. He slipped up. Because like I said, I know when to catch him at certain times. See, 2 hours after, I know when to catch him a lot before they put that sauce on it. 100 comments, y'all. You got 1 million subs. Meaning, you supposed to have 100,000 people come to your channel every fucking day, and you only get 100 comments. Told you, man. Now, I did the homework on 2. This one, he got 300,000 likes, 118 comments. This shit don't even add up percentage-wise, y'all. But I told you. All Shannon doing is taking shit, doing multiple interviews. All YouTubers that's phony and fake as hell, they the main ones got to show you they plaque. I give all the original content created before these niggas came, all y'all that got y'all plaque and then show that shit off, I respect all y'all. The new shit is, the faker you are, the weaker you are, show your fucking plaque. No, because they think y'all cocksuckers for plaques. They think y'all are number whores, y'all. So they think if they show that plaque, that makes them real. Fuck a plaque. I don't want no plaque. Hey, I get it when I get it. It might take 10 years. If I'm still here, I get it, whatever. Fuck it. No, you niggas are sorry. What else, Shannon? We all know, Shannon, you need YouTube for a job now. You got to, and guess what, Shannon? You will never make back that 20 million. You ain't never going to make that shit back. Because you're the first black man after slavery to fucking give away generational wealth. So don't talk to me about no slaves in Georgia. Don't talk to me about no slavery. This goddamn nigga had 20 million and paid a white woman 20 million. He gave a white woman generational wealth. Don't talk to me about no slavery. Are you getting this shit? Because in this era, they give people generational wealth. They don't gotta do shit. He worked like a slave in the NFL. He worked like a slave on TV, and then he gave his money back to master daughter. That's him. Because he's a dumbass 50-some-year-old man playing around with a 20-year-old. Why? Because they say all black celebrities are fucking perverts. Don't believe that? Hit the Google engine. Tylerperry fighting right now as we speak. No, y'all, they're fucking done. Right. Shannon is so broke, y'all. He got to take one video and break that shit down into 5 clips and drop that shit the same day. He's fucking finished. They all done, y'all. Please laugh at them for me. Do it for me. Just laugh, y'all. Laugh. The world is not over. It's not dark. It's okay. You just got to laugh more. So we're going to go back into the Diddy shit because what he did to him, he did to a lot of men. And just know, Jay-Z is never coming back. He's never coming back. Just like his hood in Brooklyn is finished. His hood getting rounded up. Everybody in Marcy Project that believe in Jay-Z selling goddamn drugs, they ass getting rounded up going to prison. That's what's happening. The rappers were used as the bait to put y'all to sleep, and one day all y'all ass gonna be wiped out. That's gonna happen. So Charlemagne spreads a lie. He spreads a lie on the radio. Charlemagne says Lil Kim predicted the fall of Nicki Minaj. But Nicki Minaj still got her millions. Little Kim has under $1 million, y'all. Here's the proof on the replay. Lil Kim net worth 2025. How much does she have? An estimated net worth of 500,000. When I said family, you cannot be rich as a rapper, meaning when you just do music, you're going to end up broke. Only successful celebrities invest in shit outside of the rap industry. Music industry, whatever it is, R&B, they have to do something else or they're going to die broke, y'all. Unless they got a lot of fucking hits. Put it like this. When you're an artist and you retire, your publishing got to at least bring in a couple millions. So Little Kim don't got no big streams. And when you look at her hit, that's why I say we not high and drunk. Count in your hand how many hits Little Kim really got. I come from Brooklyn. How long ago was that? Okay. That's one of her biggest hits, though, for real. She don't got a lot of hits. She got a few, but it's a handful. Get it? If I say Rihanna, it's different. So Little Kim don't make millions off her publishing. She don't make millions off her streams. All of those rappers are going to be fucking broke, y'all. And don't forget, since they were rapping, rent went up. A lot of shit went up. They got to pay taxes every year. It's a lot of reasons why. She kept living in New York. That shit expensive. That's their problem. If I was a rapper, I'd have been bought a house somewhere. So let's look at the facts. There is no official widely published figure for Lil' Kim net worth in 2025 because that's how broke she is. When they say there is no official, that's how broke she is. They give her leeway when they say 500,000 to $1 million. This figure is likely a combination of her ongoing income, such as from her company Queen Bee Entertainment, that's her publishing, her music, and past financial issues like her 2018 bankruptcy. So she been broke. But Charlamagne is trying to keep little Kim on the stage like she's still the queen of this shit. He had the nerve to say Little Kim predicted the fall of Nicki. I'm going to say it again. Nicki didn't fall, Lil' Kim. She just took time off. She did have a kid, right? She's not working. She's chilling. That's all that's happening. But she makes money every day of her sleep because of streams. We just looked at this shit the other day. Compare her to Beyonce. Nicki and Rihanna, billions of streams. The top black streaming woman in the country. They make money and they sleep. Little Kim, what the fuck did you do? No. Y'all have the proof. Diddy control Biggie legacy, and in the end, he crashed that shit. So nobody else will be able to make a penny. And Little C's and Little Kim are little fucking kids, so they will never do nothing Biggie on their own. Anything they ever did Biggie, Diddy was right there holding the strings. Get it? The real puppet master. You got the proof now. Diddy has been a puppet master for 28 years. Really before that, because Diddy was controlling all of them before Biggie died. That's right. Control the whole shit. Don't Diddy got a baby by one of Tupac girls? Control legacies. That's what they do, y'all. The diddler is nothing to play with, y'all. He kept goddamn Biggie mother in bondage. He kept her with prison guards around her. And when Miss Waters died, who you think gonna get that estate? Who you think gonna get it? Man, I'm laughing now. It's a reason why Little C's broke ass back out here. They speaking for Lil' Kim. When you see Lance Rivera, he was their boss. You see him back talking because he fucking broke. No, the Brooklyn legacy of Biggie is in the fucking trash. Let me make it clear for y'all. This the trash. This they fucking legacy. All right? That's their legacy. We'll hear about Biggie no more. Fuck that shit. All right? They're broke, y'all. No more chasing pipe dreams. A 30-year era is done. It's never coming back. Everything on the Diddy is going to die. Now, the last thing you're going to watch is all the media platforms that try to protect them, that try to control narratives, all of the people that stayed away from the goddamn Astroglide story, you're going to watch them all dissolve because AI is out to destroy them. When you see an AI video get more views than Tasha K, using her face get more views than her, that means her time is up. Why? Tisa Tell's taking her flow. It's other AI taking her flow. And then you got up-and-coming T-spillers, man. You got new people, other people. I advise y'all check out my whole girl, Miss Lowdown. She's better than Tasha K. All right? Period. I ain't playing with none of them. They been big, and they ain't do shit for me. So they know who the fuck I be. I'm the bad guy. You see people getting fired. Now let's go back to this Diddy shit one more time so y'all can see with your own eyes. The biggest cover-up this whole year was all the allegations that the diddler did to the men. Every lawsuit. You heard he got all these lawsuits? Half of it was about men suing his ass. Diddy hit with new allegations. Ex-intern claims he was drugged and assaulted at after party hosted by disgraced rapper, then tested positive for HIV. Just spoke about this shit. This is after 2022, y'all. Let's go. Let's get into the facts. I'm going to speed it up. A man identified himself as one of Sean Diddy Combs' former intern has filed a lawsuit in Los Angeles Superior Court, alleging he was drugged and sexually assaulted at an after party hosted by the hip-hop mogul in 2014 when he was with Cassie. And later, he tested positive. So hold on, y'all. Hold up. I messed up. They said it was somebody with HIV after 2022 and 2014. There's two different lawsuits. There's two different ones, y'all. That's the part I ain't catch the first time. Two separate HIV lawsuits. Tomorrow I'll pull the other one up. Like I said, a lot of them probably gonna get thrown out or whatever, but this was being said. This is the second party HIV talk going on. All right. So, like I said with the diddler, I don't put nothing past that fool. You fuck around and be one of his enemies. And he got somebody especially for you at a Diddy party. Ah, shit. I don't put, hey, y'all. Hey, in the old school, did a lot of R&B singers die HIV? It always end bad for the entertainer, y'all. Lil' Kim ended bad right in y'all face. No, every day, make sure y'all tap in for the end of an era, a.k.a. hip-hop unsung. Now, let's get back to this, because I'm about to laugh. The plaintiff, identified only as John Doe, claims he pursued a career in entertainment. He wanted to be a star, y'all. When the alleged assault occurred, according to the lawsuit, Doe had interned in the music industry and jumped at the chance to work with Combs when the opportunity arose. When the opportunity arose in Diddy's pants, he said, now, young man, you can be part of the team. Let's go. He alleges that one night he was driven to a house in Val Verde near Los Angeles for a Diddy music shoot, followed by an after party hosted by the star. Doe says Combs spoke with him several times that evening. Now, you know what you got to do, right? Go on the road. Doe says Combs spoke to him several times that evening. The complaint described a party with an abundance of coke, marijuana, and booze. Ciroc. They were playing video games, man. Let's go. But the guy says he didn't consume no drugs. He only did alcohol. Doe states he had 2 or 3 alcoholic drinks before beginning to feel off. What they say, they put it in the juice. Believing the sensation. He felt funny, y'all. He started feeling fruity, too, because he had a sensation. Believing the sensation was due to not having eaten much that day. He says he continued socializing until he began to black out. Yo, y'all, I just be thinking about this fool. I don't care, y'all. I think these people got a drug that can alter a man's DNA and make you fruity, y'all. I just believe that. I believe they got shit that can do that to you. So I think as that man was drinking it, a fruity sensation came over him. He started being fruity. I think that's what be happening, y'all. I think you could be straight as a motherfucker. But you drink that drink, you just start feeling real funny and weird inside and tickly. It start feeling like, I think that's what they do, y'all. I don't know, man, but I'm telling you. It's the same story, y'all. Every time it's the same story. Check it out. All right? The diddler, man, look. He recalls being led into a room. Let's go. Now, look. It was drugs. He was getting down. I guess he said he didn't do no real drugs. But Doe states he only had a few drinks. And he believed that the sensation was due to not having eaten much that day. He says he continued socializing until he began to black out. And then he hit the floor. That was it. So, he recalls being led into a room. You mean drag? As he lost consciousness, with his next memory being anally sodomized by an unknown person before passing out again. Damn. So he woke up. Somebody was on his ass, and then he went back to sleep again. He was knocked out. Damn, bro, that's torture. The lawsuit does not accuse Combs of directly committing the crime. It's that Diddy was watching and made somebody do it. Every time you hear Diddy's story, you hear about him watching. He didn't do it. So, every story we heard on this channel that was public information, it's the same recipe. Now, this the thing. You got proof now, y'all. Look, anybody do real research, all you got to do is find out who was Diddy's intern in 2014. Then you also can assume who he was hanging with. I know exactly who he was with. Cassie, French Montana. Get it? Y'all think Cassie didn't see a lot of shit? Huh? What's up, Pitts? Y'all think Cassie ain't see a lot, huh? Anyway, check it out. Thanks, bro. Thanks, family. Thanks. Oh, thanks, family. Thanks, sis. So look, right? Every lawsuit on him is with a man, but nobody came on the stand. See, that's why a lot of them ain't gonna get their money. If they would have came on the stand, that'd have gave a lot of them a guaranteed payout. Capricorn Clark got a payout already. Cassie got a payout. They got on that stand. So a lot of y'all didn't get on that stand. A lot of that shit getting thrown out. Because the secret is all of the sexual abuse, he did it to men. And if he didn't do it, he had somebody do it. That's what I heard. That's what I'm sticking by. Because when I saw the Astro Gliders evidence with ropes and 2 goddamn machine guns, I got it clear. Because I would have been the one, Diddy would have had to put a machine gun on me. That's right. And I would have called his bluff. Know why? Nigga, you ain't going to kill me in this house. Because blood leave DNA. You ain't going to do that now, is you? That's what I would have said. I'd have made him shoot my ass. And until he did that, I'd have been trying to jump the fence. No, y'all. Every story was about what he did to a man. We heard about blood on walls and sheets. That wasn't from no woman. Some men fought back, but then some men got knocked the fuck out. Why? He had bodyguards. Male dancers, strippers. His strippers were also his bodyguards. His strippers were his booty goons. So when Cameron interviewed the Punisher, you didn't get that the Punisher is actually a booty goon and knock your ass out. And then when you get knocked out, he gonna power drill your ass. The Punisher gonna do it. Or the nigga named Neckbone, whoever. One of them gonna do it. That's what they were doing, torturing men. Diddy don't pistol whip you. Then again, one story he did that in the fashion industry, but he got somebody else to pistol whip you. It's just that they're gonna tell you to bend over. They're gonna pistol whip you like that. Got all the stories. I don't want to hear no more else. You got the proof of what he does to rappers and men. So you got the proof. Well, you want to hang with Diddy. What Little Ross said? Diddy grope you. He touched your private part. What Cassie say about Diddy? He get whatever he want. Now you think all the New York rappers have been around Diddy his whole career, and think about what Diddy did to them and what he made their ass do. Then I'm asking this last question. For real, y'all. Somebody answer this shit in a comment. Why are the New York rappers the brokest of the whole industry? When they was around the richest people and they come from the richest family tree. The New York rappers come from the tree of Russell Simmons, Diddy, and Jay-Z. But why are they the brokest? All right? When you figure that out, you'll get it. Just know, I'm showing you the AI takeover to your face. AI is getting, somebody is stealing Tasha K traffic, getting more views than her. You see this, Tasha? I know you watch sometime too. I'm just showing y'all. Y'all better step y'all shit up. Because other than that, y'all about to get finished. Call me now. Call me now, y'all. Or call me later. It's okay. I'll holler at y'all. Monday, get to it. Stay out the way. Mind your business. Live your life. Love your life. Do what you do. Every day I say just jokes, entertainment. That's it. This is not an agenda channel. I have nothing against nobody, but I will always tell y'all the score and what the real score is. The real score is Nicki is not finished. She just took over Cardi B whole record promotion. No, the truth is, this is history, y'all. TV One are going to steal it from me. TV One will soon be dropping a Lil' Kim Unsung documentary. Because Lil' Kim is broke, y'all. Somebody please have the integrity to start a GoFundMe for Lil' Kim because we do not want to see her fucking broke in 2027. No. Yo, y'all, you don't got to be in the magic witchcraft. You can predict some shit right now. If Lil' Kim keep this shit up, she going to be broke as fuck. Guess what? They're going to be so broke, they're going to have to move out the country because they're going to be embarrassed. I'm going to say it again, y'all. Soon you're going to start seeing people catching celebrities, sleeping cars. They're going to be catching celebrities looking broke in McDonald's. All that shit about to start happening, y'all. The other celebrities, they hiding. I'm going to ask you again. It's real simple. If Lil' Kim is going broke, what you think about all the fake off, knockoff celebrities that came out? What about all those fake ass video vixens? That's why I told y'all the sugeknights, all them bitches are broke. Everybody that was a has. No, y'all. If Lil' Kim is broke, Bow Wow broke, y'all. Bow Wow been in movies, he's fucking broke. And you're gonna see they was all together. Man, we out of here, y'all. They fucking sad. On that note, y'all enjoy y'all day. And don't get your ass rounded up. What? You're fired. And yeah, I'll be back here laughing my ass off at these pictures.